Like, you don't have to give everything, just like the most important thing before you just say, be my manager.
If I'm looking for a manager, I want a manager that's got experience.
Welcome to Late Night and No Chasers with myself, Bella Renee,
Kwame, Mr. Ooh La La.
and the biggest, largest, our special guest.
I'm a guest.
OG.
What's
Yeah.
up? Who's our first guest?
Huh?
Who's our first
Yeah, you're the first guest.
Oh, I'm the first guest.
You the first guest. You the first guest.
Damn.
How I feel?
I feel real special. I'm the first guest.
Because you're the biggest. The largest.
I'm trying to be humble about that, but people making me say it. Like, yeah, nigga, y'all know I'm doing my thing.
Yeah, because Bella gonna make you say it.
Yeah.
Bella gonna make you say it.
Doing my thing, motherfuckers.
Period.
Oh, you curse on him? I'm sorry.
Hey.
You curse on him now. Can you curse on him?
No filter.
Oh, okay.
No,
Straight like that. All right.
So today we're gonna start off with a game. Kwame, I'm gonna let you lead that game.
Okay. So the game is Would You Rather? And you have to answer the question. If you don't answer the question, you got to take a drink.
Which one did you drink? Not that one. I don't drink no sweet drink.
That's my drink.
This my drink?
That's actually my drink. Can you pass me my drink?
Yeah.
So the questions, it's easier in the beginning, but towards the end, they get a little harder.
So if I don't answer, I gotta take a drink.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So the first question, would you eat seafood or soul food every day?
Seafood.
Yes.
Okay. Listen to Whitney Houston or Fantasia?
Whitney Houston. Not even close.
Okay. Live in Columbia or Charleston?
Columbia.
Be an artist or manager?
Artist.
Okay. Family or clique?
Family.
Okay. What is your top 5 favorite independent artists? Or who are your top 5?
Yeah, that's a hard one.
You gonna
Top
drink?
5?
Yes.
Right now, it don't matter whether it's live vocal. Is it everybody outside of live vocal or is it period?
It's
Period. Your top 5
Your
independent
top 5.
artists.
Top 5.
And explain why.
You might want to drink.
I think I'll offend somebody if I
might
answer this question, but I'll give you my top 5. Blue Benji. I ain't putting it in no order now.
Okay.
Blue Benji. Matt B. Shy Kelly.
You got 2 more.
Damn. Independent.
Now they drank right there now.
Nah. I got so many. I got so many favorites. It's just what I listen to every day. OG Loyalty.
Okay.
I listen to myself a lot. It's amazing I can't remember words because I done got old, but I love my music. And I'm really feeling Chris Mohead right now. I just don't see him a lot. You say I gotta tell why, right? I just, I'm trying to get him out, like, do more than just holler on Thursday. Because the city is bigger than just, this side. But I'm really feeling that album. I think it's the best album that anybody's made around here in a long time.
Now that's 5.
No, I didn't say he was my favorite.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I'm trying to decide whether it's Chris. I like Lovely.
Lovely.
I like Lovely. So it's like a tie, like 5A, 5B. Chris Mohead, Lovely. PHE Bosa. I mean, he does more engineering. I like him. Like, I can't decide between them five, number 5, so I'm going to take the drink.
Take the drink. That's good. That's good. So the question.
But the 4 that I got right, the first 4 is solid. And I love Kwame music and everything.
Appreciate it.
I want you to make more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? Everybody has their own time. I'm not rushing anything. We don't have a label beating down our door saying this gotta come out and that gotta come out. So we got time.
Okay. So the questions get a little harder. So I'll let Bella go now.
I don't have any questions.
I
I don't have any would you rather questions.
You got a would you rather?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
no more.
I'm ready to jump right on in.
Okay, just
But
jump
you go
on
ahead.
in.
But you got more questions.
If you got
go
more
ahead.
questions, I ain't
No, that's all the questions I have right now.
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
So today we want to talk about the indie artists. And we know you done been around. You done been around for years. Like, you know this music game inside and out.
I ain't that old.
Huh?
That made me feel low. But
That
I like
ain't
being
even,
old.
no, I'm talking not old.
yeah.
It's just like you've been in the game. You know what I'm saying?
I've been in the game a while,
Like,
girl. I've been in the game a while.
You done seen a lot. You done been through a lot. You done learned a lot. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
we're gonna pick your brain a little bit on the indie artist world, like how you
Yeah, I like
feel
talking about the indie world.
in the scene, at least in Columbia anyway.
Yeah.
I want
Well, I know a lot of people in the state too, so yeah.
Yeah. But we're gonna stick with Columbia.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to Metro. Okay.
Yes.
Break it down. Damn, I can't. Am I gonna be able to go to Lux tonight? They're gonna be there ready to clump my ass.
No, so one of my questions for you, and that's why I'm so happy you like the first guest on our show. But like one of my questions is like I've been approached by artists to be their manager. And to me, I feel like I'm kind of underqualified to be their manager. But I want to know, what does it take to really be a manager? Because I see a lot of people just be like, seem like they just picking like eeny, miny, mo who they want to be their manager. But what qualifies a person to actually be a manager? Like, what do they supposed to bring? Like, what a manager supposed to bring to benefit an artist?
Well, in Columbia, I'm glad you asked that. In Columbia, a lot of people don't know what a manager is. You know what I mean? A manager, you know what I mean? It's different in Columbia, South Carolina than it is a lot of places, because the manager actually just wants to have an artist, like how they say live vocals clicked up. They just say, okay, you know what I'm saying? Well, Harry, DJ Prime Tech is a hot artist right now, you know what I'm saying? A hot DJ right now. I just want to scoop him up, you know what I'm saying? Like, they really don't have a plan for the artist. They don't know the artist. Like, every artist that we have besides maybe Hennessy, because she's new. But every artist that we have, I know who they are.
Okay.
I've seen them, their music. I've seen what they can work on. I've seen what, you know, how marketable they are, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people just grabbing up people just to grab them up, you know what I mean, and signing them to, 2-3 year contracts. It's always some legal stuff in it, or hard feelings when the other person wants to do something else. I take, for example, Raylo, you know what I'm saying? Like, Raylo's ready to go, and the manager wanted to slow him down, and you know what I mean, what people don't realize is you just say, okay, I want to be the manager, but if you don't have a plan for these people, don't ruin their life because you don't have your life together. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's like their career, right? You signed up to...
It's their career. 2-3 years with somebody, and somebody come to them and blow, the first thing you're going to do is take them to court. Now y'all caught in litigation. You know what I mean? Music, entertainment litigation could take 2-3 years. You're just holding this artist back from doing what, needs to be done. You know what I mean? And it's one of those janky plays that a lot of people do around here. They really want to sign the artist, make the artist still go out there and do everything they self and everything, and then they tell them, well, you the manager, you know what I mean? I'm not supposed to be paying for anything. I'm supposed to be doing this. And you know, I had a conversation with somebody last week, and they said, well, you the manager, you're not supposed to be paying for anything. They're wrong about that.
Right.
No, I'm not supposed to be paying for everything, but if I make the decision to take an artist that I know don't have the finances, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're different artists out here. There are artists that are established. Like I have an artist that's already, you know what I'm saying, that's already out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Doing things and doing business and booking and getting booked and making money. And then I have artists that we got to take from the ground up and start them off. Like Zaddy J, we got to start him off with the BMI. We got to do this. We got to do that. We got to build his portfolio up before he can ever even think about getting paid for a show or doing anything. Now, that's an artist that I might have to put some money into. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? In order for me to make money, I'm going to have to put money into that artist because I decided to sign them and they were a raw artist. Right. If you don't want to put money in it, then you sign established artists or artists that got jobs that can take care of their own stuff, like Matt B. You know what I'm saying? Like Matt B was in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was an established artist, but it really wasn't going his way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When we got him, but he was willing to. First thing he said, hey, I'm coming with my own money. And then you got artists like that's coming with their own money that can pay their way. You know what I'm saying? The Marty Mars can pay their way. You know what I'm saying? Even though he's not signed with us, I would like for us to do something one day if it ain't nothing but like a label thing. But I'm just saying, like, you got, you know, an artist that, you know what I mean, you're going to have to take time. You're going to have to pay for them some classes to understand the entertainment business. So it's really like, you know, to be real with you, it's just, you know, people just doing stuff just to do it. You know what I'm saying? Right. They just signing people. Mm-hmm. When I got artists, I just know what I want to do with them and what shows I want to put them in, and you know what I mean. You know, I got a calendar out. You know, I put dates on. I put artists on the calendar. I hire the right people. Right. You know, around me to do different things. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know, it's not too many people. It's a couple people. It's like Caprice. It's a guy named Caprice. He manages artists. Like he's got the right idea of what, you know, management is. You know what I'm saying? Just an example, I kind of learned from him because I didn't really want to manage artists. Mm-hmm. It kind of fell in my lap. You know, that was Miss Tip thing. You know what I mean? She wanted to manage Kwame and Mage, and you know what I'm saying? I came along in our partnership to do some things and just kind of got some ideas together, and we kind of was good. But when we got mad, I started wanting to manage people because I started meeting people, and I started getting, you know, managing Matt helped me meet people and get my shit together too, because, you know, my artist stuff, because I'm an artist. So just, you know, it kind of worked out where I started meeting people in the Southern Soul world and, you know, meeting different people that own venues and things like that. So I took a liking to managing, you know what I mean? So I didn't want to do it at first because I didn't want that responsibility. But and there's people out there that really don't. I knew what kind of responsibility it was because I've been managed before. Mm-hmm. So you know what I mean? I've had two managers before. Right. So you know what I mean? I know what it takes to be a good manager. I just didn't want those people, you know. Hey, my light bill due, you know what I mean? I'm having problems, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We ain't got no shows. Like, I didn't want that on my shoulder. I got no way to get you paid. But, you know what I mean? The more and more I seen what the game was, I said, man, I could do this and help people. And that's all I got in this thing for, was to help people, you know?
So with that, what should an artist look for before they just say, I want them to be my manager? Like, what is like the most important thing that they should look for? Like, you don't have to give everything, just like the most important thing before you just say, be my manager.
If I'm looking for a manager, I want a manager that's got experience. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't have to be management experience, just experience in the business. Okay. You know what I mean? I don't want, you know, somebody that, you know, just came out the street, is not an artist. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I would look for a manager that is an artist or has been an artist before. Okay. So, you know what I mean? They don't just relate to the money, they relate to the grind. Okay. And what it takes, you know what I'm saying? So I think the most important thing is just finding somebody experienced that's done something in music before and just didn't, you know, crawl out a hole and just say that, you know, this is the new hustle. They want to manage people and do things like that. So, yeah.
Kwame.
Okay.
Quiet over there.
These ain't hard questions. Y'all need to say some shit that make me talk shit about somebody or something. We need to bring some drama to this shit, man. Who do I call out? Who do I give a fuck nigga award to?
You can't even do the top 5. So we do that.
Give me the top 5 fuck niggas in the business. Let me call these motherfuckers out. Let's make this shit exciting. Let's get this shit going. You know what I mean? Y'all asking me about management. You know what I mean? You know these motherfuckers janky out here. Stay away from some of these motherfuckers.
Exactly. We're trying to make them aware because we know you know why they should be aware of some of these people that's claiming to be managers.
Yeah, they're not. Auto comunicado.
So like, how important is it for artists to be original, like with their music? Like, you know, I hear like a lot of artists go and use other people's beats. Like, how important is it to?
What you mean, like YouTube beats?
Yeah.
I mean, I've used YouTube beats, man.
But I mean, how important? I mean, I understand like
important.
when you do it probably for fun or something like that. But I mean, like for artists that's trying to get paid.
It's important because, you know what I mean, if you get a hit, now you got to go through the process of trying to find out who beat that was. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to get on the radio, you know, the radio make you do this little sheet or whatever. You got to have a clean version. You know what I'm saying? A radio edit, you know what I mean? A bunch of little different, everything's got to be, you know, if you cleared, you know what I'm saying? So that aspect, it's important to, you know, find you somebody that can make some good beats at reasonable prices. Okay. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them out there. It's a lot of people out there that make good beats. I just heard a beat from Justo, the one that does our, you know, that helps with filming us and stuff.
Oh, okay, he raps.
Nah, he makes beats.
Oh, okay.
the shit was crazy.
Okay.
Of course, Chico took it before I could hear it. And he murdered that track too. But for that part of the game, you know what I'm saying? If you're trying to be a radio, I like radio, you know what I mean? My artists need radio, so I'm not gonna say, you know what I mean? I like radio for the R&B and you know, I don't care for a radio for like, you know, hardcore rappers, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about getting Blue Benji on the radio, but it's good for, you know, Ruby Lynn, because, you know what I mean, it's people that want to hear R&B, especially, you know, you get them on the right station with the right people, you know. So, you know, it's cool to have all the, you know, not that they had original beats, but if you're just a mixtape rapper, man, and you just want to get known, man, and you don't have the funds, these free YouTube beats and these free beat sites where you can, you know, use a beat, you know what I mean, and pay them a little bit of money, you know what I mean, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. I definitely would jump on that. We're going on around in Atlanta and starting to creep in Columbia, and I'm even doing it myself. I'm jacking beats. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, the beats like, what's the Lululemon girl, whatever? Lululemon. You know what I mean? I jacked that one. I jacked Sexy Red beat. Yeah, you know what I mean? Those beats, you know, rapping to those beats, you can't put it on the radio or nothing like that, but they do get you a lot of like views and you know, people see it on different websites and they be like, damn, he did a good job on that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it just depends on what kind of artist you're.
So it's a good startup. But it's not something you should stay at.
Nah, I would definitely have my own beats, my own producer and stuff like that. That's what I would lean towards if I was an artist, because, you know, it covers all the bases. But if you can't afford it, then go get the YouTube beats, man. Everybody's done it. They put them up there for a reason, so you can ride them, and if it blow, then you gotta pay them. But if it blow up, shit, why not pay? You might as well. You can pay them, shit. You know what I'm saying? It's cool.
What's the How can you find a solid engineer these days? Because I know a lot of independent artists want to create more music, want to do more music, but it's about finding that right engineer to know their sound. What's your viewpoint on that?
I mean, if you got an in-house engineer that like somebody like I think he was on here earlier, somebody like RFN Weezy. I mean, shit, he engineered for his whole crew, and it's like 50 of them motherfuckers. Like, he engineered for all of them. Like, if you got somebody that'll sit there and do it, that's cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I started, like, my second go-around, I started, I was going to the studio my first, so it was whoever was available. But my second go-around, I was with Bo, P.H.E. Bosa. And I'm not talking behind his back. This is nothing that I haven't said to him. You know what I mean? Like, if you would just stay still and just do Live Oak, PHE, you know what I mean? The family, you know, if Weezy can't handle, you know, you take some of his people, and then the people that you work with out of Orangeburg, PG Raw people, you know, Trap Dicky crew, you know what I mean? Like, he's did a lot of stuff for a lot of people, but he don't stay still.
Right.
So, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get a good engineer, if you can, it's very important to find a good engineer, but you want one that's gonna just be still, you know what I mean? And you want one that at least knows how to mix. You know what I'm saying? Mastering, you know what I mean? I'm up and down about mastering because I always feel if you got a good mix, so you can get away with the mastering, but you know what I mean? If you're going to send it to these radio people and all that kind of stuff, you probably want to have it mastered.
Right.
But because, you know, the little sounds and stuff that might be in there, a breath or two here and there. But I don't be tripping on the master, but you know what I'm saying? It's good to have a good engineer, that especially one that know how to mix, record. It don't record the same, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, throw in some pauses there, throw in some sound effects, you know what I'm saying? Throw in some little loops and stuff, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like Weezy's good for that. Like, you be rapping and it be, you know what I mean? It just kind of spin back and then you hit them back again. You know, I love working with Weezy, but Bo was my first engineer, so when he came back, I kind of shifted back to Bo, but just being still, because these artists get comfortable with people and then you're not there no more. You're not at the same studio. You know what I mean? Your living situation ain't good, so nobody can come to the house. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then now the artist has to, you know, get shuffled around, and it messes with the artist because the sound ain't the same because every engineer got a different vision. So I mean, it's important. The engineer is very important. That may be more because, you know, lyrics definitely ain't important in the South. You can cat rat that back fat jack lack attack all day long around here and get away with it. So a good engineer in the South may be more important than what the artist is saying actually. So you know what I'm saying. So yeah, engineer definitely important.
Okay. So another question: how open mic is? Well, how you view open mic? Is open mic important to you? And when do you come to a point where that you look for bookings?
Open mics is very important to me. I grew up in the open mic. I started open mics when I was 15 years old. They had to get permission from the club owners at the Playboy Palace on Old National Road to let me come in and do open mic. They used to have open mic Mondays. It's my heart, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I love an open mic. It's just coming in there, working out, listening to new artists. A lot of artists started at the open mic that Grammy Award winners now, you know what I'm saying? I put it like, I know some comedians like Chris Rock and Cat Williams and Kevin Hart and Mike Epps. They still go to the open mics and work out their jokes. You know what I mean? Okay. So open mics are like, you know, they call it working out. You know what I mean? So they go to these, they may be in California, they go to the little comedy club in California, and it's just like an amateur night. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what open mics is. It's like an amateur night. It's for you if you got some new material, you know what I mean? The way an open mic is supposed to work, it's supposed to be a good bit of people in there. You can see the crowd getting up to go smoke cigarettes and they not feeling it or they jamming to it, you know what I mean? You kind of get an idea of what the song is gonna do, you know what I'm saying? I like open mics because it's practice for the show. If you got a show coming up, you know, if you were one of these artists that, you know, You only get a few shows a year, but you know what I mean. You want this might be your break. You know what I'm saying? I would do open mics that whole week or two before that. You know what I mean? Just to kind of to practice, to get your breath. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, rapping and singing is about breathing. So you know what I mean. You want to get your breath. You know what I mean. You want to see, you know what I mean, how it sounds. You know what I'm saying? To get your sound together. You know what I mean. So open mics are great. You know what I'm saying? I like open mics. They come a little redundant. Because, especially in this city, because you only have a group of maybe 50 that actually come out to open mics. Mm-hmm. So you start hearing the same songs over and over again. You start seeing the same artists over and over again. So it's just like, you know, I'm going to see my homeboy tonight, you know what I mean, where the artist is just performing in front of the artist. And just get to the point where the crowd leaves because the crowd done already heard the music so much. Mm-hmm. Right. And the same music, like the crowd doesn't come to the open mics no more. The city won't come out. You know what I mean? It don't matter if you do. I done seen people got free open mics, charge open mics. The white boys got open mics, and they don't. This city really just don't support open mics like that. Mm. And it's weird because it's a karaoke city. Like they'll go out and sing fucking karaoke, you know what I mean? But they won't. They won't come. Songs. Yeah, they won't come listen to what's new going on. But yeah, I'm for the open mics though. Shout out to DJ Surplus, the open mic king.
Okay. So how important it is to you for artists to look the part as an artist and to be professional regarding coming on time to shows and sending that music to the DJs?
Biggest problem in this city is that I'm not gonna say the city, the state. The word is out on South Carolina and been out on South Carolina for a lot of years that we're some country bumpkins. We lame. We just some country boys, and some of these country boys got money. So what they do is they just come in and they steal our money and they leave. They don't steal it because we give it to them. You know what I mean? We put our hand, come get our money. We want to see you, Boosie. Come here, Boosie. I've got 10 bands for you to do, 6 bars of fucking straight hot garbage juice. Right. You know what I'm saying? Boosie is a fucking phenomenal rapper, but he comes here and gives everybody a hot garbage verse. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, so what we do is out, the word is out on us that we're idiots. We're uneducated. We're not smart. Some of us have a lot of dope money from these dirt roads and shit, these dirt road towns and stuff. Let's go take the money. So you know what I'm saying? Don't fall into what they saying. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that goes with appearance. You know what I mean? When you go to these shows, be on time. You know what I mean? When I was in the dope game, shit, way before they had before The Wire came out, I heard it on The Wire, but I was taught young. You always show up to the meet early. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So you want to always show up early. It may not even be a show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, always show up, peep out the scene, check the sound. You know what I mean? And dress nice. You know what I'm saying? Dress to impress. Your first impression is going to be what you got on. People, before they even hear you sing something, they're going to look at your style. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If it's a record exec in the audience and you got on white tees and your pants is falling below your waist and they ask you how old you is and you 30 years old, ooh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your whole, you can have the best music in the world, but it don't make sense to them as far as, how they going to market you. So you want to always be dressed. You want your hygiene to be good. Always be on time. Always be dressed to impress. I don't give a damn if it's an open mic. Stop coming out to these damn open mics and bed like you just got out of bed or something. Like,
yeah, for real.
You never know. You never know. You never know if a motherfucker sitting down at the Hilton or some kind of record exec that had a layover in Columbia and they can't leave out till in the morning. And he said, well, let's go see what kind of talent they got in Columbia. You know what I mean? Because we heard this was basic training. Like you just coming through here and grab a bunch of money and ain't no artist to sign. Let's just go see. You know what I'm saying? Let's just go see. So you know what I mean? You never know what day somebody gonna walk in the door, and you know what I mean. And that just be that moment that somebody break. If you're not prepared for it, it ain't gonna happen. So you know what I mean. I don't never go nowhere looking fool, and you know what I mean. And,
you don't.
You know what I'm saying? I mean I learned that early. You know what I mean. And then you always want to smell good. You never know who you're talking to. You know what I mean? If your breath fucked up, you could be talking. To somebody that want to put on a show, but now they don't want you on the show because they
My
don't
mama
want.
used to say, I don't care if you go to the mailbox, you better look like somebody.
Look
They
like somebody.
don't want to talk to you no
You
more
better
because
look like
your
somebody.
hygienes ain't together. So that's definitely important, man. The way you look, man. That's the first impression a person have on you is before they even hear you speak or sing or rap or do whatever is how you look. So. Yeah, definitely get that together. Man, be on time. I can't stand a late motherfucker. And I put times on that shit for next week for that independent artist music festival.
Good.
And a lot of people don't like for me to put time. A lot of people that I've tried to do shows with, like I've done a show in Charleston, I'm like, why you don't put times on it? Y'all just come and people just signing the thing. Hey, you know what I mean? This motherfucker outside. You gotta go find him. Hey, nigga, put the blunt.
That at my kickback.
Put the blunt down, motherfucker. Like it's time for you to go, and then you know what I mean. I think the fucking time and shit just, hey, you missed your fucking time. You just missed your fucking time. That's you. That's not me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah.
So before we close out, you want to shout out next week? You want to?
Yeah, man. February 27th, 28th. That's next Friday and Saturday, man. I forgot some people because I forgot that a lot of people hit the QR code and I forgot the list that Tip gave me. So I wound up having to add like 6 people in there. Like Prime Tech spot that he got on there gonna actually have 2 artists gonna take that spot. The spot where I got the band setting up where I got a little intermission. I'm gonna have to throw artists in that, you know what I mean? Because there's gonna be 2 bands out there. Sam Stacy got a band Friday and Matt B got a band Saturday.
I can't wait to hear the band.
Yeah, the bands is what it is. If you're an artist, you know what I mean. If you can get bands, it's just hard to get a band because a lot of people can't afford a band. You know, you got to pay a band, you got to pay backgrounds. Right. But it's the best look for an artist though. But you know, February 27th, 28th. I got some of the highlighted people that's on there. I got Shy Kelly, The Josh Show. These are people that got a lot of, they don't really do all of this stuff that, you know, that I be trying to do. They just be looking out. You know what I'm saying? They just got love for me and they be looking out. But, you know what I mean? I got D. Ruby Lynn gonna be there. The Gems, RFN.
You got like over 50.
Yeah, I got some good ones. Blue Benji, Torture. These are people that really got some motion going on, you know, in the state. I got Bishop Dripper. He got his daughter with him. I got
he hosting too, right?
Yeah, he's hosting Lexus Bree, and on Saturday we got a special guest host. We got what's the nigga? Benji Dollars, yeah, Woosah. Benji, if you watching this shit, nigga, give me the drop, bro. It's taking this nigga 2 weeks to give a drop, bro. You get an F for that shit, nigga.
Right.
You say that shit, nigga. Where's the damn drop? Shit, like damn, I'm a week away. I still don't got my Benji Dollar drop, but I'm gonna blow him up all week for that drop, man. I've been at him for about 2 weeks. I know he a busy man, but damn.
So we like to end the show how we began the show with a game.
Oh, we got a game. Oh, I just got a cash app. I hope that ain't nobody. I hope that ain't nobody asking for one. You know, it's about the weekend. Probably my grandkids.
All right.
Marty Bar, what's up?
Pass the cup down.
Shit, I gotta take a shot.
Yeah, only if. So I'm gonna ask you. We're gonna do like 5 statements, all 3 of us, and it's called Sip If. So if you did it, you gotta take a shot. Got it.
If I
you
did
didn't, you don't.
All right.
All right.
I'm cool with that. Caden Cougar in the house.
Caden.
Yeah,
Oh,
man. I had forgot Caden. Caden was the first one that paid.
Hey there.
That's just how long ago that was.
Yeah. Caden be working. All right. First, sip if you've kept pics you shouldn't have in your phone.
Nah, I ain't on that. Don't keep no pics.
No face, no case.
Hell no.
All right,
Fuck that
Sip,
around the phone.
if you posted something on social media just to make somebody look,
bad.
you know, you
Just to
wanted that
make
person to see
Oh,
it.
hell yeah. I do that shit every day. Oh,
Woo.
that be capo.
All right. Okay. Now, my final question. Well, not my final question. Hold on. If you had a late night studio session that wasn't about music. Kwame?
Never had a late night. Talking about like with a
Yeah.
no.
No? You sure?
Strictly business. Boy.
Business.
Yeah, late night sessions don't cost money.
All right. I definitely haven't. Okay. So, Sip, if you ever had someone thinking they were the only one.
No.
No? No?
No, not even in the past. Shit. I just tell them you're not the only one. Honesty, my daddy always told me, hey, honesty, you be honest with him, just see what you know.
All right. So, OG, this last question is for you and only you. All right. So, this one you got to be honest.
Okay. I've been honest all the
Okay.
time. Like, this one you gotta be
I was just saying there might be some pics in that phone, but anyway.
It ain't no piece of
All right. So,
Oh, shit.
if you hesitate, you got to sip.
Okay.
If you decline this whole thing, you got to take a dope shot.
All right.
All right. So, are you good in bed because you feel you skilled? Are you good because women like you?
I'm not good at bed, so.
You're not good in bed. So, from 1 to 10, what you rate yourself?
I'm gonna get up and go type.
Huh?
I'm gonna get up and go type person.
Okay. So, what's missing?
So 4.
4?
Yeah, 4 or 5.
4 or 5?
Yeah.
So, what's missing?
I'm 49.
Oh, so it's age?
That's the age. I got
It's
time.
age? Because
I got
49, I'm still going.
I ain't got time for that
You
shit.
ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, I'm chasing that money.
You chasing it.
I'm trying to leave some ducats behind for these kids so they don't gotta work for not just the white man, because the black man just as worse to work for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't have to work on punching nobody fucking clock. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's what I'm out here doing. All of that.
Right.
You know, everybody, like Benji said, everybody, you know, got my rocks off. Everybody got to get their rocks off. But, you know what I'm saying? I get mine. I got a lady I get mine from, one lady. And then I get on about my damn business. And,
Shout out to
you know,
Lulu.
yeah, no hugging. No,
Alright.
I ain't hugging nobody for 5 hours all night long. I like my space.
Okay.
I'm the worst boyfriend you ever gonna have. I'm telling you that now.
Oh, God.
Tell you right now, I'm the worst.
Yeah, okay. So he kept it clean. That's good. We
Kept it
understand
real.
why he kept it clean and real. All right.
Kept
But
it
we
real.
appreciate y'all for joining us on Late Nights and No Chasers.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment.
Share.
If it's something y'all want to hear us talk about, please comment.
Please comment.
All right.
I
Thank
take the
you.
shot though.
We out.
Take the shot.
You took the shot.